literally just gonna work on building a new house because I'm not a massive fan of my current house. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of work. Just currently in mine, so I'm just gonna get out and crack on with that. That is it for the introduction. I'm really tired, so apologies if I seem really bored or disinterested. I'm just really tired. But we all know it's just going to be one person watching this, so it's all good. Oh, what am I doing? Let's see where I'm going to build this house. Oh. Yo, Bart Simpson, what's up? Nice on your login for your old account. Oh, I won't lie to you today. I am really tired, so if I seem really drained and I'm not talking very much, that is why. I'm planning on upgrading my house because I'm not a fan of this. So I think I'm going to probably get as many materials for it as possible before I start, then just start landscaping. I don't really know what I'm going to build yet, so I'm winging it. I just know it's going to be using this wood. Just 1 second. You see comments and stuff now in the video, which is better. Oh, I don't have any dirt or anything to get up there. That'll do. I don't really know. I've literally just jumped on. I'm at work well, I'm not actually at work. I'm on really early starts at work at the moment, but I ended up sleeping when I finished today, so I've completely messed up my sleeping pattern. So, just my mindset was just to come on and stream a little bit and try and make myself feel tired. I'm not in the mood to do any resource gathering, so it's not going to be like thrilling gameplay. I keep making the habit of not streaming when interesting stuff happens. The guy who I was playing with the other day, Tom, went on a massive adventure, and we found a load of stuff, which is great, and I just didn't film any of it. My job, I literally work in a bar. So I work, as well as like serving people and making drinks, I'm also their cleaner as well, and to work as a cleaner there you need to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning. So what I've been doing, I've been starting at 6 in the morning, going in doing all the cleaning, and then we open at 8, so I stop cleaning and then I go and work on the bar for like 7 hours. So I'm on 9-hour shift at the moment. It's pretty decent. The pay, I've forgotten how much I earn. I'm on £9.15 an hour, which is decent for a bar job anyway. I also get, because I work for a chain pub, you get decent bonuses as well. So repping Wetherspoons. Oh shit. Also, I get 50% on food on shift, which is pretty dandy, and then I get 20% off shift as well, and that covers in like any alcohol as well. So literally, if I want to go out get drunk, I can go there or any pub in the country and I get a discount. No, I finished school about, well, this makes me feel old. It's 2018 now, I'm 22. So I finished when I was about 18, so I've been out of school for 4 years. It feels longer. I've been out of school for 4 years. I've planning on going to university. Well, planning on it. I am going to university in September. Got all that sorted. So I'm just currently working to get as much money as possible for when I go. That's my current plan. Oh. Righty ho. I need a spade. Minus 2 high schools. Yeah, high school in England's a lot weirder than in America. We literally just have like primary and secondary. My last year of high school for us it's weird. It's like you can either do two, because how it works is our college is different to what you guys can call college. So we either do 2 years of college and then go to university, or we stay in school, we call it, for another 2 years, which is for a sixth form, and then we graduate that and then go off to university. It's weird because I was never really like stressed about anything like school, but it's different culture. Like over here, it's education's quite lax. It's not as a scary thing, and it's not a be all and end all. I didn't perform. I didn't do particularly great in my last 2 years of secondary school, but I'm doing all right for myself. I've got enough grades to get into university, so I'm good there. So I wouldn't stress too much about it. It's gonna be my own take on it. High school was some of the best years of my life, so make sure you just try and enjoy it while you can. Try and have fun, make the most of seeing people. Honestly, this is gonna sound like really cliche, but do not stress and don't worry about failing. Like, worst case scenario, you fail. So long as you've given it your all, you're not doomed to, ruin your life if you fail school. I didn't do anything special. I was below average in school, and I've managed to do decently. It's just a matter of, learning things. A lot of it, in terms of careers, you can't really just go straight in from school. You have to learn over it. I don't know how it works in America. In the UK, it's essentially you finish school, you go to college or university, you graduate, and then try to find a job. But no one will hire you because you've got no experience. So you end up doing like a job like I'm doing. Oh, you're not from the US? I don't know why I thought you were from the US. Are you UK or... Does anyone like Trump, to be fair, though? Trump is a sound gentleman. No, he's not. Denmark. That is actually really cool. I can't remember if we spoke about where you're from in a previous stream, but that is actually really cool. I've got someone from Denmark watching my stream. That's actually really cool. Sorry, I assumed you're from America. It's just how you spoke about the schooling system. I think from a previous stream, I might have thought about it. I don't know. I think it's just human nature to stress about things. Like, I say this now having finished school, but I guarantee you when I was in school I was like, ah. I only because in sixth form you basically choose what you study. I only studied 3 subjects, whereas you're meant to usually study 4. I studied 3 and didn't do great, so but I'm chill about it. I've got like qualification in engineering, and it's just something I'm never going to use. I've got no interest in like anything like engineering. I'm more of a creative, artsy person. Ironically enough, that's what I've got the worst grades in. But hey ho. Oh my god, I hated French in school. I only had to study it until year 9, but honestly, I hate it. I feel you there. I hate French. Like, I suppose it's good to know a language, but I don't really have much intentions of going. Ah, that's a lie. I want to go to Disneyland, but other than that, I don't really have any other intentions to go to France. So French isn't something I'm too fussed about. I really want to learn a language like Japanese or something. I'd love to go visit Japan. So something like Japanese would come in handy. I don't know how much wood I've got going on. I don't know how much wood I've got. I'm literally just zoning out. I tend to do this. I'm not like a... No, literally, oh god. We didn't do anything like that. It was literally just learning French in our lessons. In England, it's the education structure is it's very centered around English, maths, and science, and then stuff like French takes a back seat. As well with like stuff like taxes and finances, that's something we don't actually study, which is kind of incredibly frustrating. Fortunately, I've learnt that stuff myself, so I'm all right on that front. But it's a bit shit here in terms of education. I've got strong feelings about the education system, but that's a different story. The grading scale. So on average, I think it's about 45% to 50% is a pass. 60, 70 is like a B, and then onwards. I'm not too sure. It's been a long time. To pretty much achieve most things, you need basic English GCSEs, which is like from year 10 and 11. And then, as for what you study, it's it's very subjective to what you want to go into. It's traditional. Go from. Oh, we don't have Fs actually. Thinking about it, our Fs are Us, which is weird. So if you fail, you get a U instead of an F. Which, to me, doesn't make much sense, because it's, F, fail, U. I don't know. I'm trying to find out where I can landscape my house, and I don't really know where to put it. I've got an idea, but it's going to take so long to clear it out. My girlfriend just texted me, apparently we do have an F, but I don't know. I can't. It's been so long since I've had to think about this stuff. I could do it here. I'm gonna do it here. It's gonna take a lot of I do want a dome. you know, it's being a kid's cool, but what I like about she texted me about she's watching the stream also. Apparently we do have Fs in our education system as a grade. I didn't think we did. No, I generally don't think about it too much because I quite like my life now. I haven't been in education for about a year. I've just been working, and you know, it's been really chill. I'm quite fortunate in a way to have gotten the job that I've got because it pays decently, and the job's fun. So, you know, I haven't really got nothing to worry about. I'm quite chill at the moment, and you know, it's as a kid, I didn't really have much money. Now I'm, you know, a young adult. I've got, you know, I'm comfortable with my money, and I can just, you know, afford to do stupid stuff like play Minecraft. Taxes, it is quite high. We pay about 25% on our taxes. So it's the minimum amount is I think £11,000. So anything over that £11,000, you get taxed 25%. So if I earn £11,000 and £1, I get taxed on that pound by 25p. But that also isn't including stuff like national insurance, which we have to pay as well. I'm not sure how much national insurance is, but tax is it isn't fun. On my wage slip, I on average lose about £80 to £90 a week on tax alone. Oh, Brexit. That's Brexit. That's a thing. So, me personally, I was a big Remainer. Because the industry I'm looking going into being the performing arts, a big organisation that helps fund performing arts is the Arts Council, which is obviously a organisation funded by the EU. So as a performer, it's frustrating. What? 40 to 50% of your income on tax? That is mental. Come live over here. So long as you get in before Brexit, it'll be fine. No, personally, I don't think Brexit's going to... Nothing's going to happen in Brexit. Currently, we're in the middle of trying to sort it all out about the deal and everything, and it's just shambolic. Political climate in this country at the minute it's ridiculous. The government we've got at the moment are genuinely probably the worst government I've seen in my lifetime, and you know, I don't trust them to get Brexit sorted. So Brexit's a thing that I don't think ever is going to get resolved. It'll keep going back and forth until they have a second referendum, and then when the second referendum happens, it'll be same situation. If we leave, people can't agree on how to do it, and then we end up keep voting it until we decide to stay. It's all we ever hear about on the news. Where we get free education. Yeah, we get all that stuff as well. Like, we don't have to pay for education or healthcare, although with how we're going at the minute, healthcare's looking like it's going to be privatised, which is not fun. I'm not a Brexit expert, however, to my knowledge, Brexit's going to make it harder for people to get into the country. Obviously, we're separating from the EU, so we lose all the benefits that being in the EU has, such as something to do with trade. I can't remember the correct term for it. So trading's going to be a lot more expensive to do. As well, more people are going to require work permits to work in this country, and it'll be harder to get hold of. It's essentially the idea, to give you an idea of what most people think it is in this country. The referendum was fueled on hatred. There's obviously I wouldn't say it's a crisis, but there's a lot of you need a green card in the UK. At the moment, I don't think you do. You can get in on a visa, a working visa, which isn't hard. It isn't at the moment hard to obtain. In terms of I can't remember. I was about to say something. I can't remember what it was. The UK is okay. Like, don't get me wrong. It's it's a nice place to live. There's some really nice places in the UK. I think at the moment we're not in a great place economically, and the government we've got in control are useless, and they've been, well, I say they've been useless for some time. The guys we had running it before was pretty good. London, I really like London. It's nice to go and visit. However, it's so incredibly expensive in London. Like, if you're going to go to London, you've got to have money, because it's depressing otherwise. I go to London with my girlfriend. We go see shows in the West End. Wouldn't say like all the time. When I visited London, a homeless guy. Yeah, that type of stuff happens in London. There is a lot of homeless people in London. Again, not to get all political, but that's just, a sign of times. A lot of people are homeless now, unfortunately, because of how things have been with the government. But that's a whole. I don't want to just go into politics, because there's so many dynamics of it in this country. There's so many parties all think different things, and they're all pretty shambolic at the moment. I'm thinking London. When I get to London, it's always homeless people who trying to buy drugs from me. I don't do drugs, so and I don't really look like someone who sells drugs either, so it's a little bit like, sorry. I think nicest part of London. Well, no, I stayed in a pub. I don't know if I didn't pay. Literally, I've only ever stayed in like a 2-star hotel in London, because I can't afford a 5-star. No, tell a lie. I've stayed in a 3, and that was quite nice. It is quite a cool city. There is a lot to do, but as I said, you just gotta have quite a lot of money. The London Eye is quite cool. Yeah, I rate London. It's not like miles away from where I live, because where I live is about 2 hours away on the train. So and the train is quite cheap, so I literally can just hop on a train and go to London, pretty much at any point. So that's why I go for a lot of leisure activities. I really want to go to Liverpool. That's somewhere I've not actually been. I've been to Manchester, London. I'm trying to think of other big cities in the UK. I've been to Barbados. That's Barbados. That's one. It's a little reference to my girlfriend to get. Um. I really want to go to some place. I can't remember. Somewhere that isn't here. Because I've not actually I visited the super Cambridge. That'll be it. Yeah, there's two big ones in this country for unis. It's we've got Cambridge and Oxford, which are like the main two, and you've got like Oxbridge, Warwick. I think Warwick are good still. I'm not too sure. No, there's quite a few nice universities. I'm going to Portsmouth University, which is same direction down south, just a bit further. Oh, I heard an Enderman. England, London. Yeah, I think I'm not sure. Is Cambridge? I think Cambridge is in London. So you're right. The other one is Oxford. Which I don't even know. Where is this end? He's down here. He's underneath me. I can't be asked to go find him. Couldn't tell you what Oxford is, but they do have a really nice university. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cambridge is in London. This is where Cambridge is in Cambridge. Yeah, it is one of the really posh universities. It's very. I wouldn't say it's a snobby place because I've known people to go to. No, I'm thinking of Oxford. Never mind. Ignore what I was saying. Also, Cambridge isn't in London; it's in Cambridge. My girlfriend just sent me a text correcting me. I didn't do geography in school, okay? But I'm pretty good at flags. Give me a flag and I can be like, oh, that's the one. If you don't like posh, I don't think you'd like where I live. I say that like I live in a posh place. It's full of people who think they're really, really posh. To be fair, I am a little bit stupid. But also I have moments of genius. Sometimes. I don't keep getting these apples because I could do with just getting as much food as possible because I'm not actually doing too great on the food front. No, where I live is full of loads of middle class people who think they're upper class, and it's just obviously I work in a pub, so they try to act. I'd love to go there, like to Australia. Like, granted, everything there is like wants to kill you, but no, I would love to go in the Great Barrier Reef. Although I don't do great with the sea. The sea kind of scares me. So, but I'd love to go to Australia and see like the Great Barrier Reef and stuff. I've got a relative who lives in London. Yeah, no, I don't do well with sharks. Although you're more likely to get attacked by get killed by a bee than a shark these days. Apparently shark attacks aren't that common. They're just very territorial, so if a shark attacks you, they probably think you're causing a threat to its territory. I just wouldn't fuck with shark. I wouldn't fuck with a shark, you know. I just see a shark, but alright, I'm out. Last thing I want is to get a bit like attacked by a shark, even if it is like a 1 in like 10,000 chance. I'd rather not take that chance. Right, I think I've probably got enough room to start doing the foundations of this house. Yeah, no, they're very territorial, so they won't until it's obviously in the ocean. You can't. If you're in water, you've got to get out of water. Yeah, they obviously the shark won't leave you alone until you leave its territory. However, you can't really figure out how much, like what that shark's territory is, just like that. So your best bet is just to get the fuck out of that water while you can. No, I wouldn't fuck with sharks. Watching 42 meters down kind of reopened up my fear of sharks. So, although they are really fascinating creatures. That is a quote to be. This is why you won't get quotes anywhere on a PewDiePie live stream. No, I can't. PewDiePie is like on another level. I've literally had, I think at a time, 3 people max watching my stream. But I don't stream for like fame. I just stream just because, it's fun. My girlfriend likes to watch me play video games, and if someone wants to hop on and have a conversation, I'm more than happy to chat. I've been meaning to watch it. So, oh no. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm gonna get this 20 by 20. No, I've not been watching his Minecraft series. Like, I'm really behind on YouTube at the moment. So it's on my watch list, I'll get through it. But I'm just loving how Minecraft's become like massive again. Like, I feel everyone's getting tired of Battle Royale games now, and they're going back to Minecraft, which is, you know, that's great. Like, don't get me wrong, I do love playing Apex. I've kind of gone off Fortnite, but I do love playing Apex. I still stream Apex. But I think it's because I've always been a first-person shooter kind of person, and Apex is the first-person shooter game I'm playing at the moment. Can't play Overwatch anymore because that game is just too toxic. So, Apex is fun to play. Obviously, I've been playing a lot more Minecraft than I have been Apex, as you can probably see in my live streams recently. I've essentially got myself a mini-series of it just on Minecraft at the moment, which is all fine and dandy. It beats my Let's Play I did on one of my first YouTube channels like 6 years ago, so... That's brilliant. I can't remember. Minecraft was used in I think it was a chemistry lesson when I was in year 11. The teacher played Minecraft and used he showed us something with redstone to talk about circuits and stuff like that. It was quite cool. The fact you convinced him it was a maths game. So year 11 is if you weren't to stay on and do your 2 years of sixth form, it would be your last year. So it will be. I'm trying to think. I don't know how the grades work. It's basically the last. You'll be about 15, 16 in year 11. Essentially, your 11th year in education. We just call it year 11. I know some people might call it 11th grade. We just call it year 11 because we're weird. No, so in England it goes reception, year 1, year 2, which is like your preschool, then year 3, 4, actually no, that would be more like kindergarten thinking about it, years 1 and 2, then 3, 4, 5 and 6 like your preschool, then year 7, 8 and 9 are middle school, and then year 10, 11 are like your high school. I think that's how it roughly works out. As well, we have years 12 and 13 as well, which are obviously if you choose to stay on and do sixth form. But that's not as popular as it used to be now as an option. A lot more people are going to college. I do. It was on my other Minecraft world. I was just streaming for my girlfriend. I wasn't talking at the time. I was on a massive mining thing. I remember there was another person in the chat as well. Wasn't speaking English, and you just started chatting in the stream to my girlfriend, and then I remember using signs to communicate because I didn't have my headset working at the time because I was using it to talk to my girlfriend in Discord. I've still got that Minecraft world, I just haven't played it in a long time. This has been the world I've been playing on because I've been playing this game with my friends now. When I was streaming then, I didn't play it with anyone. I played it solo, so now this is the world I've got with my friends, and I've been kind of jumping on and doing stuff with it. Basically was, yeah. I'm just going to get rid of another 2 rows of this. I've been streaming for 45 minutes and I've still not actually built a house. It was about, I remember talking about music. That was something that was brought up. Then you were like, Apex is gay on my Apex live stream. Yeah, it's a long time ago now. Like, it's weird looking back because I've never really had anyone like ever watch anything I do. You either love it or you hate it with Battle Royale. I get why people hate it. I enjoy the genre, but I know why people hate it. I think Fortnite is. Oh, Fortnite was good, but I think it's gone to the point where it's too big now, and like what's ruined Fortnite for me is everyone's like ridiculously good at Fortnite. I used to do choir when I was about 13, maybe a bit younger. I might have been about 11 or 12. Why'd they kick you out if your voice dropped? You could just sing a lower vocal line. That doesn't make sense. Not everyone's a screeching tenor. I'd have been like, I'll just sing the bass line. I'm still waiting for my voice to drop. 22 of my voices. No, it has. It's just I've got naturally quite a high sounding voice, I think. You know, I do at college I did a lot of ensemble singing, so that's something I'm quite big on. I went to Portugal. Oh, that makes sense. Wait, they didn't need any more. Oh, to be fair, this is one of the OG songs from Minecraft, which they're just great. I love the music in this game. It's so just relaxing and nice. I'm just trying to make this look a little bit more natural. I don't think I've got a spare pick, do I? Nope. I wouldn't really say I've been like on vacation, to be honest. Because I haven't been obviously in education, so I've been. Oh, I need to make some words. That's why. So. By the way, oh, thank you. No, so obviously because I've just been out of education for about a year, so it doesn't really been. It's been like one long. I wouldn't say a holiday because I've been working a lot, but I'm going on holidays with my girlfriend in a couple of weeks, which I'm really looking forward to. So that's probably when my vacation will start. I know the schools in England have only just like finished on Friday, so everyone's starting now. It's kind of oh, thank you. No, no, I've never had someone say my voice is soothing. If I try to be soothing, I just get told although that said, when I'm like ill, my voice naturally goes like really deep like this. I can't impersonate without doing it, and I sound like I could do my own radio show. You say British voices are nice, however you've never I feel like I've got quite a stereotypical British voice. Literally, if you went to the big city where I live, Birmingham, and heard how they speak, you'd be like, oh, no. Some British voices sound nice, but the majority of them sound disgusting. Those Yam Yams. That's people from Wolverhampton and another place called Cannock. I was expecting a text from my girlfriend now, written all now. My accent's a weird one. Obviously what I said about coming from somewhere that everyone thinks they're posh. That's kind of how I've got my accent as well, because everyone thinks they're posh and they speak posh. I feel like I've got that little poshness in my voice. That said though, I don't know. My accent's quite a neutral one, I think. I've completely forgotten how I was going to do this house. I'm going to start at the back, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, there's a big difference between posh accents in this country and not posh accents. So if mine sounds posh, then you've got someone from Birmingham. Actually, that's a really terrible accent. Birmingham who sound like this and say stuff like, "Oh, you're right, Al Bab," and "I'm not being racist, but I bloody hate all these immigrants coming into this country." Yeah, that's just a stereotypical Brummie. Not everyone from Birmingham is racist. That's just, but yeah, that's just a general attitude of a lot of people in this country. They don't like people coming into the country, which is why they voted Leave in the referendum. Yay! I'm not. That's not something I'm. I don't like a lot of people in this country. I won't lie to you. Okay. I think I'm doing this right. One accent I really like, despite it sounding a little bit gross, is Scouse. I'm not going to try and do a Scouse accent because it'd probably sound terrible. Yeah, I suppose. Scouse, so that's people from Liverpool. So, the best way I can do Liverpool is, so, you know, like, no, that was terrible. I always think Steven Gerrard, so I have to say stuff like pudding, and, you know, we played really good today in the match, but, I really don't know. I can't do it. I'm really struggling. Like, mates, calm down. Corpites are gobshites. I really can't do it. I'm trying. That's not one of my strong accents at all. It's quite a, I wouldn't say it's quite Cockney, but it's quite a, like, Fleming accent. My favourite accent in the UK is is Scottish. That's one accent I can actually do okay. Because I'm half Scottish, believe it or not. So I've got a bit of Scottish in me. Let's go to sleep, I think. No. The big thing about Loch Ness is we all know it is like fake and stuff and all like fake edits. However, we just kind of get on board with it for like just the bounce, really. Everyone gets on the board of it, like, oh yeah, Nessie. Oh, we all know it's like all like it was all a fake picture. Even the guy who did it was like, oh yeah, it's fake. But we just kind of, you know, we're all in on it. It's a meme, and we're all in on the meme. I think one more level of this house. Ooh. I'm not, I'm afraid. I'm going to my girlfriend's tomorrow. We're gonna probably play some Minecraft. Might stream it, might not. But I'll be down to play sometime. Like, definitely. I don't really like... I normally play like Apex and stuff, but I'm looking to play Minecraft with some more people. So even if you want to come on this world, like, I'm happy to. Like, you know, it's not just like, oh, people only. If you wanted to jump on and play on this world, we've got, you know, like, help build to our little settlement we've got going on. You're more than welcome to. Or if you've got a world you want me to jump on, I'm more than happy to, like, jump on and play. You down for Apex? Ooh, that'll be fun. Good at any game, are you? We'll see. That said, I've been trash on Apex the past few times I've played. Yesterday, I played well. You got a couple of wins in yesterday, but man, I've been played so bad recently on Apex. How the hell was I doing this house? No, I did this wrong. It is normal wood, I think. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then. Then I've got another one of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do another one. So I'm really concentrating at the minute, so I'm not talking. Trying to. Oh, I've done it wrong. So I need to have it out one more. Know any good movies on Netflix series? Both of us can't say. At the moment, I'm watching Black Mirror on Netflix. With my girlfriend. It's having a lot of fun with that. Oh, I'm gonna say I've done this wrong. Black Mirror I've been really enjoying. There's a really good British comedy which I rate, which is on Netflix, called Bottom. You've seen every episode of Black Mirror. Don't ruin it. I've only just finished season 1, and I've watched it in all the wrong order. I've just finished season 1, and I'm also watching the new season currently. I'm on the last episode, the Miley Cyrus episode, so don't ruin it. Bottom is a really good British comedy, which I'll recommend every day of the week. It's fantastic. No spoilers. I'll end the stream. I'll do it. I'll end the stream. Where did I put that crafting table? Have I got it on me? Yeah. Nah, fair play. I'm trying to think of... I can't think of anything. Breaking Bad is obviously rave about. I think Breaking Bad's fantastic. I hated the Miley episode. See, I've heard lots of people who are saying it's really good, but I'm not a fan of Miley Cyrus as an actress. As a singer, she's okay, but I'm not a fan of her in, like, you know, when she's done stuff on Disney. So I'm looking forward to see how that pans out. I really liked the Mortal Kombat style episode. I thought that was really good. Right. I think this is an odd number. So yeah, this is meant to be this colour. I think. I can't remember. It was a design that I looked at. I'll be alright with them. I'm normally quite good when it comes to like violence and stuff in TV and films. Although, unless it's wrists, then I'm very like, oh no. Wrists and eyes are big ones that make me get a little bit like, ugh. So I need this there. Kneecaps I'm fine with. When I was playing football, when I was about 16, I went into a tackle and someone came across my knee and ended up putting like my kneecap on the side of my leg. So kneecaps and stuff I'm fine with. I've seen it happen. It wasn't pleasant. I've seen worse happen though. I might call it quits for tonight because tiredness is really starting to creep in, and I need to kind of visualize how I'm gonna get this done. I'm doing a really big build at the moment for this house. Obviously, I'm upgrading from like that little shitty little shack into like an actual proper house. I'll give you a quick tour actually of obviously I can't remember the last time I streamed, so I don't know what you've actually seen or not. I've got my little shitty fountain I did here. It was a first attempt, so I like it just because it's silly. We've got our little blacksmiths over here, which you can tell what builds are mine and what isn't. It's my friend who's really good at building. Got a little smoker over here as well. Oh, I hear a skeleton. This is going to lead into the mine. We're currently using this to farm dirt and stuff like that. This is going to eventually channel into the mine because obviously we've got the little shitty mine I've came out of, which is back that way. But obviously we're going to make all this into the mine. Hopefully sync it all up with mine carts. As I said, we're planning on playing this for a long time, so we're hoping to get a lot done. Got a little farm here. This is going to become the stables, so we're going to obviously we've got one horse in here already. I'm going to I've got my horse, which I'm going to bring in here eventually as well. Oh, I didn't see this before. Fair play, Tom. I like it. We've got a little animal farm over here. We haven't separated the animals out yet. It's on the list of things to do. This is our other wheat farm. Obviously it's a bit bigger. Literally just for farming all the wheat. It takes so long to sort out though. And then moving up this way. This is a build I actually made, which I'm actually quite happy with. I've got a potato and carrot farm, and then we've got the bakery over this way. So this is a build I'm actually really happy with. It took me ages to get this roof down because I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong, but I got it down. I really like this little build, and it's quite spacious. Need to actually get some more stuff in these going on and make it more useful. I'm thinking it's basically going to become like a jacket potato place. Because obviously getting all the potatoes and stuff and banging them in there. But yeah, that's a little... that's this side, and then... Obviously we've got another little storagey shack place there, which is like, it's like a little workshop place. This isn't really, like... I can't build that well in Minecraft, and I see stuff like this and I'm like, oh. So yeah, it's just a little build here. We've got, oh, don't jump on fire, that would be a good idea. We've got a little melon farm. I don't know why this is grown here. Well, I know why, because he's just deciding to sprout that way, which is annoying. But hey ho. Melon farm, beetroot. We've got some more carrots here. We'll eventually turn all this out and hopefully expand it a little bit. We've got sugar canes here. We've got a little bridge, and this is where we were going to start working on making stuff on this side, because this is kind of like our main entrance we have at the moment. And then this is my friend's house, which he's currently working on. I've not actually seen it since he was asked on, so I'm gonna have a gander. Looks okay. It's nice, looks a little bit like a castle. Let's have a look on the inside. It's not very spacious, but there's always room to make it more spacious. But yeah, it's a little world I've got going on. Oh, how could I forget the stable? Obviously the iconic stable. So we've got like a couple of llamas. I'll introduce you to the llamas because they're iconic. So we've got Meeps, Paul, Cusco, and where's Carl? Where the fuck is Carl? There was 4 llamas. There was one called Carl. Where the fuck is Carl? Shh. Someone stole a fucking llama. Bro. Where the fuck is this llama? Phoebe, I know you're freaking out, but genuinely, I don't know where this llama is. I will make it my mission in life to find it, though. He couldn't have gone far. I feel like I saw him wandering around earlier and just thought nothing of it. Cheers, man. As I said, you're welcome to jump on and play with us sometime. You know, it's not like an exclusive world. Like, we're happy to like have people jump on and play. We're just building to it. This is only about 2.5 weeks worth of work, so we're hoping to do more with it. So yeah, Carl isn't dead. Yeah, it's cool. It's normally just kind of a last minute thing, like we just jump on whenever anyone's free. Like I'm playing solo at the minute because my friend's at a party tonight. But no, it's literally just whenever you're free, just drop me a message. You've got me on PlayStation, I think. Well, you know my name anyway on PlayStation, so just drop me a message and we can play. Now, I think I'm gonna stop streaming and go to bed. My PSN, it is, I can't remember. I can't remember my name. It's I'm Maisie, but I can't remember how specifically it's spelled. Hang on a second. It's literally just I'm Maisie, I am AYZE E MAYZEE. Oh my god, why the fuck is this llama gone? I think you added me a while back. No. See you later, mate. As for you, Phoebe, but by the way, Phoebe, I will find Carl. Don't you worry about it. See you later.